Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Dougie and welcome to the final installment of the Italian Trinity of WTF. This film is hopefully the last whimsical animated feature concerning the sinking of the Titanic and hopefully any other famous tragedies. Now this cartoon here is called In Search of the Titanic, but it is even more commonly known as Tentacolino worldwide. That is its Italian name. This is the 2004 sequel to the ghastly 1999 animated Titanic film, The Legend of the Titanic, which I reviewed last time, and unlike its predecessor, it does not seem to have been a success in Italy, thank goodness. But, if you can wrap your minds around this, apparently it's even worse than the both predecessing films combined. And what's worse is that I've discovered even more victims of this trilogy who apparently snapped after watching this. Let's watch.
No way.
Oh no!
What?
Dork-sided! Not of God! It's not Christians!
Baby, no. It's okay. It's okay.
Sorry if I upset you.
It's okay. It's okay.
Smile! Come back!
Huh? Hey, wait a minute, Captain. I just want to say hello to a certain friend of mine.
Oh boy. Pray for me, folks. Pray for me.
Like previously mentioned before in the last review, I couldn't find any information about that first movie, and the same thing happened while researching this movie. I have theorized that these movies are so bad that the internet and the whole world refuses to acknowledge their existence. Okay, well, that may be the truth or not, and it is more likely that no one really knows about these films. Well, I suppose it is time to expose the truth and reveal to everyone the horror that is In Search of the Titanic. Anyway, we first open up with the credits being shown over a montage of scenes from the first film. Why are we seeing this? We already know what happened. No amount of brain bleach can remove the sheer horror of what those who sat through this film saw. Or perhaps there is a secret Italian fascist group that aims to overthrow the Mario Monti government and currently uses us as guinea pigs for a new torture technique. When the film finally actually starts, we find out that it has been 3 years after the sinking of the Titanic, thanks to a group of criminal sharks, thus making the year 1915, smack dab right in the middle of World War I. We find a boat in the middle of the sea, where a crew is lowering a bathysphere into the water. By the way, let's have a quick history lesson here. Bathyspheres were first designed in 1928. This movie is set in 1915. Great. As if this movie series wasn't already extremely inaccurate. Oh, and on top of that, since this is right in the middle of World War I, shouldn't there be fierce gunboat battles going on left, right, and center around its research vessels? And why haven't the Allied forces enlisted the help of our protagonists, who can talk to sea creatures to help them in combat against the Germans? A giant freaking octopus the size of a 10-story building would really come in handy against the Nassau class, you know. Or maybe, I don't know, doing some useful things like preventing the sinking of the Lusitania or the Britannic? But no. This horrible CGI research vessel is more concerned with locating the wreckage of the Titanic. Why are they looking for the wreck of the Titanic? I don't know.
Smile.
Let's ask our protagonists who are going under as we speak.
Okay, guys, why are you looking for the wreck of the Titanic? No explanation? Come on, you can tell me. It's okay. I hate you. Oh, let me give you the quick rundown on these characters before we progress any further.
Top Connors, a sailor mouse, and that's all you need to know. He's extremely underdeveloped as a character in this movie, unlike the first one. Ronnie, Top Connors' brother-in-law, although that isn't mentioned in the film at all. That must be taking estrogen pills, because he is really starting to act and sound like a girl. It's kinda creepy, and those long eyelashes certainly aren't helping his, or should I say her side. Elizabeth. Unlike the first film, where she actively asserts herself, she has now become a completely codependent person, who never once makes decisions for herself. Her husband does that for her, and as such, she never questions any of the things that happen in the movie or the big picture. Juan. A complete and selfish prick that never seems to get the big picture, unlike in the first movie, and somehow he has the remarkable ability to switch off the other protagonists' independent thinking capability, and now for some reason sounds like a creepy child sexual offender. Picture that voice whispering in your ear at night.
That's strange. How can you exist and nobody knows about you? I don't understand it. Sweetheart.
Yes?
Look. Keep calm. If they wanted to harm us, they wouldn't have saved us.
Smile. For some reason, this character has had his name changed from Smiley. Like Juan, his master, he never seems to get the big picture either, and now he has opposable thumbs and is a completely different character in this film. Tentacles. Again, this character underwent a name change to Audie, it seems, and seems to have lost his long pointy head and tentacle thickness to what I'm guessing is octopi atrophy. He is sort of there and really plays no big part in this film, despite one of the alternate titles of this movie being called Tentacolino for some reason. Maltravers. Again, for some reason his name is now Baron van der Tilt, and now looks 20 years younger in this film and sports red hair. He and his beleaguered manservant Geoffrey, who now sounds like a bad Winnie the Pooh ripoff, serve as what I can only describe as the peripheral antagonists of the film, as they barely feature at all. Why they are involved in the first place? I mean, according to Van der Tilt, there is a treasure on board the wreck of the Titanic, and he wants it. What treasure? I don't think the remains of clothes, shoes, and Louis Vuitton hand luggage will sell for very much in the black market, you know.
Why these character changes for? I have no clue. And on top of that, none of the original voice actors returned from the first film. I'm chalking it up to what raging Canadian critics said in that they just wanted to grab their paychecks and run. I mean, after reading the script from the first abomination of a cartoon, who wouldn't?
However, they run into some trouble from a shark gang. No, not a gang of sharks, a shark gang that belongs to Mr. Ice, the shark from the last film. The sharks don't like the fact that these people are in their territory and decide to beat up on the vessel. Strangely, our characters are adamant about this, thinking that the pounding is just underwater currents. Right, because underwater currents make pounding sounds, ram against the sub on all sides, and look like sharks. Come on, you fools! You have windows in these things! You can tell it's sharks doing this! A shark starts rapping.
Yes, people, a shark starts rapping about how scary he is, and how sharp his teeth are, while oysters provide backup vocals. To be fair, it makes more sense than the rapping dog in Titanic: The Legend Goes On, but this song, is horrid, longer, and whiter than Vanilla Ice, if you can believe that. The thing that gets me about this song, at one point, I think the shark raps, "Once they shit, I make no error." What the hell, people?
Once they shit, I make no error. Once they shit, I make no error. Once they shit, I make no error.
This just in. I received an envelope from the United States government containing a tape and a note warning me not to continue with this film review. According to this note, that for some time they have been aware of my intention to review all films back to back to back to back, and they said that this particular cartoon is the one that will guaranteed to make people go bonkers. It's even responsible for several disasters, apparently. Let's pop it in and find out.
Welcome aboard Trans World Airlines, Flight 800, bound from JFK, New York to Charles de Gaulle, Paris, France. We hope you enjoy your time with us, so please sit back, relax, and do enjoy yourself, and do not hesitate to call upon us if needed. Today, we, Trans World Airlines, have come into possession of an Italian animated movie about the Titanic, which has not been released in theaters yet. We hope you will enjoy this special preview of Mondo TV Studios titled In Search of the Titanic. Please do enjoy.
One more night to love you again. One more time to relive my dreams. We will meet again. Just wait and see. Heaven knows that you'll always.
What the fuck? With the prey, with no doubt, needless to say, the piece is taken with the prey. Oh, you, there's no one near you.